coffee shop. I took someone else's matcha by accident. I am gonna get some work done this morning, and then we're gonna go home and do some planning for a little bit of a trip that I've coming up. Hello, we are back home and it is time for us to plan some solo travel. So someone asked me this in a vlog during Euro summer and I did respond back, but I didn't feel like my answer was really thorough. So I'm gonna give you guys the lowdown of what apps I use to book my solo trips and also how I go about doing different activities and things like that. So definitely watch this portion of the video through if you have more questions and you're like, oh, that really wasn't helpful for me. I actually have a full ebook that's going to be linked in the description, and it's about how to plan solo trips. So I break this down, but it's going to be written in words. I have all the links there and everything. So the link to my solo travel ebook is going to be in the description. Okay, so first, hotels. So if I am staying somewhere in the United States, I usually just go straight on Hilton app. And I am a Hilton Honors member, meaning that I earn points every time I stay at a Hilton. I actually have the American Express Hilton card, and that allows me to earn even double the points, so I earn my points faster. But I like Hilton because I earn a lot of free hotel stays. So I've been a Hilton Honors member for I think 4 years now, and I have stayed at so many Hiltons, it's insane. And even if you don't stay at Hilton, if you do like Marriott or you do Hyatt, it's still really great to have like an honors membership with someone, and the membership is free, by the way. But it's still great to have that because you can earn points and stay anywhere, and also you know what to expect every single time you stay at the hotel. Like every Hilton, you're gonna get the same quality everywhere that you go. Now, of course, they have different options, so you can stay like at Embassy Suites, Hampton Inn Suites, or just different types of hotels that are within the Hilton brand and the Hilton like family. But I like doing that because I earn all the points, I get to use those points to redeem them for free stays, and I also earn status. So I think I have gold membership at this point. I don't even remember, but every single year since I'm staying at these Hilton hotels, I get to earn more and more points. So it's super, super easy to do that. Like I said, even if you're not even a part of Hilton and you're with like Marriott or you're with Hyatt, you get the same quality every time. And it's just so much easier to use it, like use the app directly when you're looking for something quick to, book. A lot of my trips are planned pretty last minute. Sometimes I'm even planning the trip as I'm on the trip. So in that case, I just use Hilton. Now, when I am staying in a destination that's international, I do two different things. So if I'm in a last minute type of situation where I need a hotel quickly, I'll use Hotel Tonight. And I really like that app because you get really great quality hotels. However, it is last minute and you can't get a refund and you can't transfer your date. So once you book it, it is booked and you will not be able to get a refund even if you want to cancel or if you don't stay there or anything like that. So you can get really good hotels for really good rates, and it's a really last minute thing. Like I have booked hotels the same day and then I've checked in maybe like an hour after booking it. So it's really easy for you to book on that app. But again, you just don't have the chance to change or do like any cancellations or transfers. Like you can't do any of that on Hotel Tonight. Now, the other way I will find my hotels is going to booking.com. And this is typically when I go to hotels that are international because I like to stay in places that are either locally owned or family owned. So it just really gives you the flavor of that place. Like you get like a different vibe and you get to learn the city in a better way. There have been so many times where I've stayed at a locally like family owned hotel and the staff at the hotel has helped me out, has driven me around. They've taken me to different places, like spots that you wouldn't know about or you wouldn't really find online. So I like that aspect of going to different international hotels. In my Sorrento vlog, I did end up staying at a Hilton because of this whole thing that happened with my original hotel, but I did use my points to stay at the Hilton Resort, and that resort was really, really nice. You guys can check out that vlog that I did a few weeks ago. But typically, I will stay at a family-owned, locally owned place, and when I go on booking.com, I will look at reviews that are, I would say, an 8 out of 10 or higher because the reviews really, 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 really matter. And of course, the time of year matters when you're booking on that type of app because you have hotels and apartments and like so many different options from everywhere. So whenever I'm looking at a hotel on booking.com, I will also go to TikTok and I will type in the name of that hotel so that I can see a visual of that hotel and also what other people have said about it. So that's kind of my way of double checking to make sure that the hotel exists and also that it is a good hotel for me to stay in. The other thing I will do though, when I'm looking at a hotel through booking.com is that I will go to Rakuten, and you can use Rakuten to earn cash back on your hotel stays and also on your tourist activities. So You go on Rakuten, you type in booking.com, right? You click on it and it'll give you a link to go to booking.com, and then you can look at the different hotels. So that's super easy to earn cash back, and it's like you're already going to stay there, so why not just get, the cash back anyway? For tourist activities, again, I'll use Viator, which you can book through Rakuten. So you go on Rakuten, you type in Viator, and then it gives you a link and it takes you to Viator, and then you can earn cash back that way. So that's a really cool way to still be earning money back from what you're going to be already doing. And it's also really easy just to like book all of your travel things. There have been times that I have used travel agents, and the thing about a travel agent is that they take all the time and energy out of searching online for you. However, you really have to build that trust with the travel agent to know that they're going to put you in a great spot, and also they're going to give you a great deal. So a lot of times you can get a luxury vacation for a cheaper price with a travel agent because they typically have connections with those hotels and with just relationships with those different companies that they can give you a better deal. But sometimes they may not necessarily get you a better deal. So people always say that having a travel agent is actually more money. It's not. You can just have them book it for you. They take all the time and energy out of it. And a lot of times they can give you the same price or even cheaper for a higher quality vacation. But again, it's with someone that you trust and someone that you know is actually going to be looking for your best interest, and they're going to give you a trip of good quality. So now moving on to flights. So I will typically find my flights on an app called Skiplagged, and this is for my international flights. So if I am in, let's say, Budapest and I'm looking for a flight, I can just type it in from, Budapest to Milan, or from Milan to Nice, wherever. And I will just use Skiplagged to look at the different airlines and the times for all those flights. So I don't really use Google Flights anymore. I kind of just scroll through Skiplagged and see what airlines are available and like what the prices are. And then I will go to that airline's website and book directly on the airline's website. And the reason why I do that is because when you book through a third-party app, it is really difficult for you to change or cancel your reservation. So if I book my flight through Skiplagged and then I all of a sudden want to stay longer, I would have to go through the Skiplagged call center, go through the entire bit, which is not easy. Like, they do not make it easy for you to change your flight. So instead, I will just book on the airline's website, and then if I want to change, I can just go to the airline's website and just change it right then and there. With booking.com and like with different third-party websites for like hotels and things, they actually have an option where you pay an additional fee, make cancellations later. So there's like the cheapest rate, which is, pay upfront now, or there's like the next rate, which is like pay an additional rate and you can change up to 24 hours before that time frame. And that's the option that I normally choose because, again, I like to change my plans from time to time again. So it just works out for me. If you're someone who like I'm going there and then I'm coming back home and I'm not changing my flight or changing my hotel stay or whatever, then of course you can choose, the non-refundable fee. But I tend to like to have options, and I like to be able to change my plans, as I go. So I will pay a little bit more just so that I can change my hotel or change my flight later on if I need to. And it pretty much summarizes how I plan my trips and like where I go and what I do. Like I said, I'm pretty last minute because I have the freedom to be able to go, where I want, when I want. I can change my plans if I need to, but that's typically what I do. I usually will plan my trips like the week before. Like, that's how last minute I am these days, y'all. I'm not planning that much further in advance. So, and that's why you seem like, oh my gosh, she just popped up in this place, because I just decided last week. That's why. Like, I'm not planning that far ahead in advance. There are a few things I will plan, like, family trips, or like if I'm going home to see my family or something, but typically it's very much on the fly. The last minuteness doesn't really bother me. I know there are some people that will plan things like a year in advance. That actually kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety, so I don't do that. But yeah, like I said, if you want to know about destinations for solo travelers, like the best time to go, or the best weather, or the best prices, and then also if you're trying to figure out if you should stay in a hotel or a hostel or an Airbnb, or what you should actually do and how you should plan your trip and how you should stay safe while you're on a solo trip, all of that is going to be in my ebook that is linked in the description. So, okay, let's move on. All right, y'all. We are in Whole Foods looking for some flowers because I went to the farmer's market in the last vlog, but I didn't see any flowers I like. So we're going to try. Oh, these are cute. It's a nice big bouquet too. This one is only $10.99. Hold up now. This is, oh wait, that one, you know what? No, let me stop looking. I'm just gonna get my first. Oh, they have a lot of roses too. Let me show you. So they have roses here, but then I was looking at this bouquet. This one is big. It's $12.99. That one's cute. And they have these like, oh, carnations over here. I don't know. I'm normally a roses girl. Like I love roses, but I'm trying to get like a nice little mixture. I think this is very fall. It's a fall bouquet. Okay, let's go inside and find. We'll get this one. Let's go inside and find these pita chips or these pita crackers. Ooh, they were so good. You know, the reason why I don't be in Whole Foods all that much is because I just always get lost. Like I never know what I'm looking for, and I can't really find it. Okay, wait. These flowers is kind of wet. It's kind of chips though. Right here, I'm gonna get 2 boxes because I don't want to come back to the store all that soon. So, okay, I don't think I want anything else. They do have these really good Rice Krispie treats in Whole Foods. Oh, sorry, but they don't have it in this location, so only certain locations have it. And actually, let me go see. They are so good, but they're like individual Rice Krispie treats. Hold up, I'm in the bakery section. It's a lot of bread. I could get some. No, we're not gonna get any bread. Okay, we already got the chips. Okay, I don't see them, so I don't think they have them. Certain locations will have it, and typically it's like the big Whole Foods. But anyway, let me grab these flowers and these chips, and then we go back home. I forgot to tell y'all, I got a new car. Well, I got a rental. It's this little Mitsubishi, like teeny tiny little car. So my car, Blue Ivy, that's her name. Blue Ivy's in the shop right now because, you know, I had gotten that fender bender a few weeks ago. But me and Blue Ivy, we've been through it. Thick and thin. I've had her since high school. She's not my first car, but she's my second car. And I love Blue Ivy. But now I'm in this tiny little car. This car it feels like a smart car. It's so tiny. It's like this Mitsubishi, I don't even know what the name of this car is, but y'all, this thing is teeny. And there's a few things that I don't like about it. So first of all, I don't have an armrest right here. This is my Stanley. I don't like that it's so far back. I don't like that I have an armrest. I don't like that I can't hold anything. You know, I'm one of those girlies that always is wearing sunglasses in the car. There's nowhere for me to hold my sunglasses. There's 3 cup holders. This is the only one that can hold my Stanley because the other ones can't. Other than that, like, this feels like one of those cars, like, you know how they give, when people have, like, toddlers and they buy them, like, a little, like, Barbie Jeep or whatever. This feels like a step up from that. Like, this car doesn't even take up a full parking space, babes. Like, I'm literally in a smart car, a clown car, a whatever car. Like, and the thing is, like, I am not really crazy about cars. Like, I mean, I travel so much, and oh, it's beeping. What am I doing? I travel all the time, and then when I am in LA, I don't drive that much. So I used to drive all the time, like literally every single day. I used to drive multiple times a day when I lived on the East Coast. Now that I live here, I really don't drive all that much. So it doesn't make sense for me to really get a car. But also, like, a Honda is like a cockroach. It can survive the apocalypse. You know, so you don't really need to get it. Like, you could buy a Honda and you could have it through life, like thick and thin. So I'm like not in a rush to get a new car. But anyway, my car's gonna be in the shop this week. I won't see Blue Ivy again until next week, and I just gotta, like, I guess, get used to this car. The thing I do like though is that it has the backup lights, so you can see, or like the backup screen, so you can see when you're backing up, like, on the screen. And then it also has Bluetooth, which, like, you're probably like, oh, these are really old features, India. Like, why are you so impressed by this? Well, Blue Ivy doesn't have those features. Okay, like, whenever I'm listening to aux with Blue Ivy, it's an aux cord, a literal cord. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna go back home, heat up this spinach dip. I can't wait to eat it. I'm so excited to eat it. Oh my gosh. We're at tennis. I'm about to go in for my lesson. I'm wearing this new set that I got from Amazon, but so Amazon is supposed to send me 3 different sets. That's what I ordered. I ordered 3 sets, and 2 out of the 3 were the wrong order. So this is the only one that I have that I'm wearing. I got in size medium. I'll show you guys the full set when I get back home after my lesson, but I wanted to test it out this morning to see if it's actually a good set so I can, like, give you a full review on it. I also have so many, like, errands that I have to run this after my lesson because I have to return the Amazon order. Also, my router randomly stopped working, and I cannot work without Wi-Fi, so I have to go to Best Buy and get a router so that I can have Wi-Fi and edit these videos and upload the videos for you guys, because I just have so much content that I haven't edited yet. I haven't uploaded yet, so I've been kind of like batching it. But it is a little bit foggy out this morning. Again, not expecting too many people to show up this morning, so that is a really good thing, at least in my opinion, because I get more reps. But yeah, I'll let you know what I think about this tennis skirt set. It's actually really cute. You just can't see because I'm sitting down, but I'll show you guys at the end. Hi, I have 2 returns. I have the codes. Wait to taste your skin, baby. Okay, where are the routers? I think this is a good one. I don't know, we're gonna try it out.
Connection at all.
No internet
Streaming
connection.
Video.
Girl, I just got the phone. It is 12:10. I am eating lunch. I'm eating my leftover HelloFresh. And I was on the phone with them trying to figure out this thing. So apparently my modem was no longer compatible with the system. They updated their system. Now all of a sudden it's not working. But the router still wasn't working either. Like, the router was totally dead. I've had that router for maybe 6 years, and it was also a hand-me-down. So it wasn't like I bought it brand new, like I got it from somebody else. I got a new router because I was like, oh, it's the router that's dead. On the phone, they were like, no, it's actually your modem that's not compatible, so you have to use our equipment. Luckily, I still had their equipment because they did give it to me, but I just was never using it. Anyway, I connected the equipment and it wasn't working again. So I'm like, are you serious? Got on the phone again, and they're like, oh yeah, we just need to reboot the system. I have internet again. Woo! Yes, thank you. But I'm going to eat lunch. I haven't done a single ounce of work. I haven't done any work at all today. Or this morning. I am going to edit videos so that you guys will, like, I have been so consistent. I'm so proud of myself. I've been so consistent with posting on YouTube every single day, and I'm trying to keep it up. So I have to get at least 2 of the vlogs edited and scheduled for you guys so you can see it. And yeah, let me eat this lunch first. Okay, time for this tennis outfit review. So I like it. It's very cutesy. I love it. I love the look. I got a size medium, but I'm normally a size small because I didn't know how the top was gonna fit. Like, you get the top and the bottom in the same size. So medium, medium. The skirt is too big around my waist. It's pretty big. But the shorts underneath, the shorts ride up, and I don't know if it's because they're too big, but I don't like the length of the shorts. Like, you see like how, like, I have thighs, and like that's not a big of an announcement, but it seems to be with these shorts because I was pulling down my shorts the entire time I was playing, and I also can't fit that many like tennis balls underneath. And I was talking to the other girl who's in my lesson, and she had like the straight skirt style, and she said that one's really tight. Like, it's like, this one's too loose basically, and she said the other ones are too tight. But I do like the top. The top fits really well. The skirt is just like a little windy, witsy. Like, it's not my favorite. However, I did work out and sweat in this already, so I will be keeping it. So maybe the other set will be a little bit better. However, like I said, I already wore this, so I'm just gonna keep wearing it. Like, I'm still playing tennis. And also, great news, I leveled up in my lesson. Yay, thank you. So it's been this is the end of my 3rd week of taking tennis lessons, and I just feel like I haven't really been challenged in the beginner lessons. So I talked to my coach today, and he is moving me to the intermediate lesson. With my club, like, they don't really have a specific intermediate section. They just have people who are kind of like intermediate players, but not yet advanced. So it's really just like set advanced and then set beginners, and then like whoever's in between, they kind of like make up their own lesson thing. Anywho, I'm going to intermediate lessons. I'm actually really excited for it because I just love to be challenged. Like, I have to be moving. I have to be like working on a skill. Like, I have to be doing that for me to really like keep wanting to go and keep wanting to do this, because otherwise I just feel like I'm standing around not really doing anything. So I want to keep that up and keep like, you know, being at this intermediate level, which is so cool because like I literally just started 3 weeks ago and now I'm already at the intermediate. Like, what? So yeah, anyway, I don't have any other clean clothes before Friday, so I do have to do some laundry. I am going to edit 2 videos, at least 2 videos today, so that you guys have some content to watch every single morning. And then I also started reading this book, which is by Drew Afalo. I know I'm butchering her last name. I'm so sorry, girl. But I follow Drew on TikTok. I've been following her for a long time. She came out with this book. So exciting. And I'm going to be honest, I don't watch all of her videos, but I do watch a good portion of her videos to like know what her content is about. And she basically just rips misogynist men apart online. And I love that. I love that for her. So she came out with this book, and the book is really talking, like, it's a very like empowering book, and it's very much a memoir, which is crazy because she's like, her and I are the same age. You know, I'm 28. I've been reading it. I'm like so inspired by it, and inspired by, you know, what the work that she does, like off of, you know, berating men online. But in the next vlog, I'm gonna give you a full review of what I think about this book, because I'm one third of the way through. I just got it yesterday in the mail with my Amazon order. So yeah, super excited to review this book for you guys in the next one. So I will see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.